Hey painters, welcome back to my channel. I need this, huh? So, I know it's been a good minute since I've done one of these. I figured today I had some of the time like in the house to myself because my husband went out and I was like, okay, right, let's record. So this is gonna be a mix of a video. So I have this one where it's DNF'd. I have an unboxing of 11 custom Donna pens that came in yesterday, and also an order that I made from Little Summit, which came in. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, welcome. I am Amy. Currently, there's so many of these already popped off. So currently I'm waiting for my hands to the swelling to stop. I had to stop painting and everything like that from like Friday onwards because my arthritis kicked up, and like you can still see the redness here, but I couldn't see any knuckles. I couldn't make any sort of hand movements. So I haven't really done any painting. This one I was kind of toying with near the end of last week because somebody asked on one of my other videos about this one when I unboxed it, if I'd worked on it or completed it yet. And I was like, you know what, I'll do that next. So after I finished Nature's Melody, I was like, right, I'll start this one. I need to kind of look back at my like work that are from like new to me shops. I had high hopes for this one, but I knew it was going to be a make or break on the 310. So this is what, also excuse my desk, it's a shithole right now. So this is what she looks like. Okay, now I wanted to really test me and the company with a new one. So this is from Rhinestone Goddess Creations. Now this was, including postage, over $80. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Just putting that out there. And yeah, it's just not. So this one I finished completely, but even now there's some that have like popped off, which you can see the grid is very, very tight, but I was happy with it. But then on that section, there isn't as much 310 as this main bottom one. Now I've had a couple of these issues before that in such a tight grid, the drills don't fit, and then when you start seeing that, and they're cut differently too, so they've got different, they're faceted different, so some have a square on the top, some have a diamond shape. It throws me off because it also makes the color of the black different with the different facets and having two different ones in the same group. So what happened is, and I refuse to do this anymore. I refuse to carry on and carry on and carry on. So all throughout here, I don't know how close up you can see, but I don't want to ruin like the quality of the video. They're all starting to pop because you get an overlap of a drill, and then it overlaps to the next square, to the next square. And this was throughout the thing. Now I'm putting it back down this way because it's just awkward. Yes, I know how much it was, but there's always going to be somebody that's like, oh, it was so expensive though, like, why don't you push through? No. And I said this in one of my last videos, that when I DNF something and somebody got pissy at me, A, it's my own money I'm wasting. B, a company shouldn't be charging that much if the quality isn't there, which isn't on me. Yeah, so no, I didn't intentionally buy it to throw it away. $80 is still a lot of money even to me. Now my next one that I started, which is from, let me grab the box, because again, like I said, my desk is a shit show. It's from Mystical Dream Diamonds, and I know I unboxed this one too on here. So this is the one I'm doing now. And when I opened the box itself, the little baggies had the exact same, this little number here as this Rhinestone Goddess one. So my only saving grace is that there's a very minimal usage of 310. So I'm hoping that, and I think it's with like the eyes or the face area. So I'm hoping that makes this one a little bit easier. I am on the second section under here of this one, but like I said, I've not been doing it because I really can't grip or put the weight on my hands. Now that the swelling's going down, my knuckles and my joints are very, very sore. So my husband, bless him, is trying to find me another rheumatologist. This will be my third one because, oh, my address is on there. Oops. I mean, sure, if you want to send me a potato in the mail, oh my God, I wish somebody would, because like, I've seen those out for a friend. Like, I was going to get it for somebody, just like send them a potato in the mail just because A, it's useful, and B, it's hilarious. Anyway, quite obviously never did. But I don't know why I'm scribbling this out. You never know anymore. Oh shit, I was supposed to have the prices for Donna's puns. Yeah, anyway, we'll get to that. So this one was DNF'd. The washi as well, if anybody's interested, is Simply Gilded. At the end of 2024, I got like, I think she does like a massive discount on like bundles. So I did that. It's not the best washi tape. Don't like, I'm not trying to like throw shade. I'm being very honest. It's not the best. But at the minute, it works for what I need it to. It's just not the stickiest, and it does consistently flick up at the ends, but hey. Oh, and also sorry if I look like shit. I literally went to like Walmart. I set off from here at 6:45 this morning, because bitch, I'm in and out of Walmart as quick as I fucking can. I hate Walmart. I like the stuff, but people suck. So I went for these drinks that we get because it's like caffeine free, sugar free, and I'm trying to make it because I live off Pepsi Max. Well, Pepsi Zero here, Pepsi Max in the UK, and I live off that. I can drink it till the cows come home. Don't know what water tastes like. And my husband, he's a Mountain Dew guy. I fucking hate Mountain Dew. It's like battery acid, and he'll drink that, but we're trying to both lower the caffeine, and I don't like sugary drinks anyway, so I'm trying to, if I can keep him on that, then it's fine. But he's very picky. He'll float back and forth, but that's his ADHD. That's why we get on so well. And so I make sure we have a mix of drinks too, because he'll get bored with one, and if I haven't got another one in the house, like, we both panic. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't want him to be annoyed that he doesn't have something. Anyway, so this morning I almost got in a fight with a woman because there was only 2 mandarin orange ones of this left, and it's like a pack of 12 for like $5 something, so it's really not a lot, and there's only 2 left. And even with my dicky hands, I can carry 2 of them, you know, like the cartons. So I was like on the shelf and I was like, no, I'm not playing this today. And there was 2 left, so I managed to grab them both and lift them both. And the huff that she gave me, I was like, I did not wake up at 6:30 to deal with your bullshit as well as my own. So I also got a lime one. I think it's key lime, a cherry and lime, and then, no, I just got a cherry, and then a peach. Peach in a drink weirds me out. Anyway, so then I've got those for each of us to try, and then I know which ones we're gonna like. They're not like too expensive that it's like gonna be a waste, and then my husband, he'll drink them anyway, even if he doesn't like them. So that's what I did this morning. Oh, and then I got in a fight with somebody at Stop and Shop. Well, it wasn't really a fight because he wasn't there. And I know it was a guy, and I know he's got a tiny dick because the energy he gave out. So like, I was at Stop and Shop by 7:45, if that. And there was like so many spaces. There was like less than 10 cars there. I park in the second like quadrant, nobody around me. I come out, and this dickwad in the biggest Chevy Silverado I've seen in my life, and my husband's got one, right behind me, right? Like, and you could barely get a fart through between our cars. And the motherfucker, like, he knows what he's done. So I can't get in the back of my thing. I can't do whatever. And I'm like, that's fine. My Walmart shit's there anyway. So I just open my side door. Because, again, I'll find a way. Put it all in there. Then as I leave, I'm like, you know what? So I pull forward a little bit. And then I put the trolley in front of his truck. It's nowhere near his, like, bumper or anything. It can't go sideways. So I leave it there because I'm like, hey, you either now have to put the effort in to reverse a bit to go around it, or you have to move it. I'm not fucking playing because your, like, feelings are hurt because you got a small dick and you have to let everybody know about it. End of. Like, don't fucking play me today. That was my morning. So I came back, made my husband some cookies. I got a bunch of flowers, put them out. So other than that, I'm done and dusted for the day. You know what? Like at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., I want to be done. So there we are. Those are my shenanigans so far. Oh, and I got evil-eyed in Stop and Shop because this t-shirt, I didn't realize I was wearing it. It's from Untamed Ego. It says, I won't be remembered as a woman who kept her mouth shut. This morning proved it. Yeah, so if I look like shit, I don't care. I'm past caring now what everybody thinks because I'm not here for long enough to worry about it. They're the drills I used on these bits already. These are the ones I need to use. So it's separate. So these are the current pens I'm using too for the Mystical. They're all Norse Alchemist, which turn out to be my favourite because they're on the thinner side and it means they're lighter for my hands. So when I am having a flare, it eases. Now, I was asked to do an unboxing of this. And this is going to be like almost a reaction video for me too. Now, it did get a little bit battered here and here, but I know that they're individually wrapped. Now, I've been very honest in my videos previously of when I've purchased pens from Donna, that they're fucking expensive. If you have any sort of qualities where part of these things like accessories is like when you buy them it's like almost like a dopamine thing like it is for me, don't start on pens. You will go down such a fucking rabbit hole. Oh, by the way, I swear, I'm a grown-up. If you're not a grown-up, don't be on my channel. If you don't like it, like, don't cry to your parents about it. I don't know what anybody does these days. I really don't. But just don't come at me for my swearing because let me live. Stroke. All right. So by the time I get into this, so I have, it'll be about 100 pens at least now. With these, more than that. So this is 11. She did go through a stage of only letting you have 5 done at a time. I was kind of against that because I would be still having pens made in like 5 years' time. Baby Jessie, what you doing? What you doing? You got the rainbow pastel bunny. Mama got you that. Yes. Jingle jangle. So yeah, oh, that hurts my eyeballs. Oh, what, did I get both shipping notices? I did. Okay, so both I would, because you know I said about the prices. Here we go, bitches. So. Oh, I got a little lip balm. Okay. So they do come wrapped really, really well. This is what I've got. Now I have way too many blanks sat with Donna for my own liking. Did I just buy about 10 more? Yes, I did. Castaway, and I think somebody I've not bought from before. Oh, maybe 20 more, because I got a couple of pictures in the other day from so now she'll text you a picture. It used to be on Messenger, and she used to like text through now a picture of like when your blanks get to her, so that you know that they've been received. I also bought this from a Donna pen pop. I have no control. So as I'm saying, if you don't either, do not start on pens. Just don't do it. Because then I'm still buying ones from Norse Alchemist. I'm still buying ones from MTM Inspirations. I can't stop. Anyway, I mean, I have to. Once I run out of blanks, which will probably be in the year 2030, if not later. So I said no to any, because I know they were having a shortage of like the plastic tips at one point, and I don't use them. So I was like, don't worry about any for me. So I get cute little stickers too. I got a shark on some little bits. So she will usually send like cute little things. There's normally, I think my nail it, but it bled. So that's what it is. I'm not lucky. A little lip balm. Normally she'll send some little charm things. Okay. Oh no, that smells like beer. It's great. Oh. I'm so sorry, Donna. Oh, straight up marshmallows, that one. Oh, that's an armpit on the underground all day. Oh, fuck, what do you got? Subway. Oh, my God. I'm trying to still remember my English stuff because the other day I found myself saying, what did I say? I said it with the double O and not the U like we would. And it was like tune. And I was like, ugh. Throw up. All right, so 11 pens. Balls to this. I can't have them all out because that's just going to be. Now, okay, I feel like, okay, we're going to have a talk about this. So, the process of Donna's is the blanks get sent to her when it's your box number. She'll message you saying, hey, your box is up next week. Do you want to skip this week? Do you want to, how many do you want to do? What kind of style, whatever. Now I have a, you okay, baby? I have a style that I stick to, which on either end, I have a smooth bit here to grip. I don't, because some of them have bump, but like the bobbles all the way along. I have to have somewhere to grip on either end, and then the rest is a free-for-all. I'm not picky when it comes to shape or style. I like extra gems and stuff, so that you'll see that too. Okay, this was a cast. No, was it? No, maybe. Now this one, I'm kind of thinking that I opened this one first. This one had me second guessing on the gems on the surround. Now, when I saw it, I think I wanted to go pink or the navy blue that's in here. But Donna chose gold because there is a slight hint of gold in there. I wish I'd stuck to my guns. I did change one of these, I think, because, and I love the fact that I love that it's smooth. I did ask for narrow to medium because these are fantastic width-wise. Now, I am going to come across a few parts where I am worried they're going to be too thick and it just weighs them down in my hand. And I work for 8 to 10 hours diamond painting at a time. This end feels lighter than this end. Smooth. I really don't have any issues. I was trying to get blanks that I could see because you can only see one side when she sends you the picture. So you're kind of like, Now, the new process too means that she'll send okay, I love that blank. That you'll get sent a shit. So Messenger, that's it. So Messenger, she'll send a picture when she's working on it, of like the rough shape, and then now also she'll send with that picture at the same time, like she'll throw around the crystals and see if that's like where you're at. And I normally just respond with a heart if I like it. If not, I'll reply to the certain picture and be like, oh, maybe about this one, XYZ. She's very open to that. So that part I do like. Now these blanks are all a little different. But this one, I loved it because it was like, I like the ones that they look like ink throughout. And then I needed black. So I'm very glad black was chosen because I like it if the entire pen blends together. I maybe would have gone with a different shape in the middle, but I'm also glad not, because of the amount of ink in there. If I can swap like easily and quickly, then that's good. I have learned that I am a sucker for, you know, like the flower sprays, they call them, in the middle, but it makes it really hard, because if I catch on the side, it leaves my fingers cut and quite sore. So I do have to be careful with that. So with the pictures, when she sends them, like I was saying, you do only see one side of the blank. I can't remember shit. Like some of these I bought so long ago that I don't know what it looks like. Oh, this one's beautiful. Okay, I'll do it the right way. Now this one, again, this was a castaway. Castaway, I like getting the fish scales from. I had so many. I did recently give like 16, like I said in my last video, to Donna, and I've seen them come up in pen pops. So this one, I love the orange and the pink, and we've gone with multicolored gems. Now this one is probably my favorite shape of all. I love the little hole bit in the middle, so I can just do that and flip if I need to. And that one's beautiful. So they're not too heavy starting out. I was a little bit nervous. I am still nervous about thickness, especially with Badger. She feels girthy. Motherfucker. Where'd it go? Why have I got 20 balls under this chair? Madam. Aye. Another one. Get. Alright, so this one is another... Oh, that's cool. So this one is going to go this way. So again, it is another marbled ink watercolor one. I like the top and the other end where there's a little bit of difference. And then we went with lilac for the crystals. Don't even ask me how much that charm was. The breakdown's on the other page, but I have the rough invoices. So it's a little anchor. Now, it may come off. It may dig in. Doesn't feel like it was going to dig in. But I love the colour on this one. The ones I've been ordering so far have been... I can't remember what the ones. Oh, yeah, last night from Castaway. I don't know if anybody saw. They had like... in the middle, so it's like a, you know, like when the crystals have that gap thing in the middle where it's like a different color or whatever. They were doing that, and I'd seen some that I didn't have colors of that range, like an orange and white one. All right, is that the right way, or is that the right way? Don't know which one. Now I haven't got a green one, like a solid green. I still couldn't see a solid green blank in my fucking possession. But this one, again, I love the color, and then it's a blue shell line, and again we went with green to tie in. Now this one on the back has a little bit of a trouble with where it was tied in. She did also recently do a poll as to whether we should glue these in. I actually said yes, because these come off, and when you spend as much as I do on them, you don't want them to come off. That's just my thing, but whatever. So you have two separate payments. The first is before she turns them. You get sent an invoice for 11 times, whether you've got if you've got a hybrid blank, it'll cost more and whatever, and it'll break it down. This is a gorgeous glittery pink. It reminds me of like sorbet or like a raspberry ripple, where you've got like the bits of the thing in. Again, it's another mermaid, but that one's super pretty with the crystals. That's lightweight. I like that one. Oh, I remember this one, I think. I get the pictures through and then my mind goes blank after a while. All right, now this is another Castaway blank. And like I said, I love the glitter, how it marbles and the colors marble together. And then you have like this shot of the stars / diamonds. And then we've got the gold crystals in between. That one's pretty. Do I have too many pens? Yes, because I'm epically running out of storage. And I need to do an updated pen haul. Have I got 3 hours of my time for that? No. But I will if. Oh, now I've started loving these again. So I love the clear with the florals in. And I love... Why don't we have more of this crystal? These crystals are probably my favorite of the bunch. Like, they're like a matte color, if that makes sense. So this is my floral. And I love these because they make a statement if I am working on something. Like when I worked on Nature's Melody, this one and this one would have worked really well. Shit, they're almost a motherfucker. Oh my god, they're gonna go together. Anyway, again, does part of me wish that was a little bit narrower? Yes, a couple of them. All right, now again, it's another fishtail. I went through a phase. It's not just a phase, Mom. All right, so this one, again, it gives me like that, you know, when those pots, like plant pots, or people who hand make vases and things like that, and they have that like glaze. It reminds me of that. So again, and this one's got orange. Orange is one of my favorite colors. But it's just super cute. I need an ice pack. My hands are starting to play up. Oh, girl. All right, this one's beautiful. I didn't realize I was a butterfly. So this one, again, it's the swirly ink, but it's also with the clear. So these are one of my favorites of all time when it's clear, but has a lot of ink glitter that swirls. And I've loved starting seeing these because, again, they're actually good for grip. I'm hoping the butterfly doesn't dig it in. Nope, we're good. So that's super nice. Probably my favorite of the group. Mainly because I have a really just fucking bad memory of remembering all these. Oh, hey, girl. So I'm just obsessing over the crystals in the middle because it is the color I would have chosen. Again, another mermaid scale vibe. I also don't know how far out or close I'm holding these because my arms and shoulders are killing me. But again, I'm a sucker for the marbling of the jade, the teal with the pink and the purple. And then in the middle is also green. So that is all 11. And I will explain fucking astronomical price. So now this is without it being broken down, but my invoice for 11 pens, because that is 11, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh god. And mind you, this is after I've paid for the blank. So each of these run me anywhere from $12 to $18, $20 per blank. That's just making me sound worse. 400. Oh yeah, and don't forget I also pay postage because the amount I'm spending is not enough. Anyway, I'll fold down this bit. So $493.55, just in case any of y'all were wondering, and that's with $10.50 of postage. And then that's not including the like the crystal surrounds, right? And then the butterfly, which, to be fair, this time we cooled it down a lot on my embellishments because this is another custom one I got done by Donna. Like, so I know about spending on embellishments. So $132.20. What the fuck is that when it's added up? 5, 5, 6, almost $630 for these. And when I say it out loud, I feel sick, mainly because, yeah, it's just bad. But yeah, I'll show you this one too, just so you know I'm not leading you around by your gonads. Yep, 132 and 20. So yeah, not the cheapest. Do I regret ever getting custom pens made? Part of me does, yes, because like I said, it's a never-ending cycle. But there we go. Also, a while ago, I did record a video about, I know I said I was going to talk about the Bella thing, and I completely missed my bin. And I did like a 30-minute video on it, and then I just didn't want to post it because I didn't want to come across as a dickhead. But the straw's there. But I did record it because, so essentially, they did a brand ambassador program a couple of years ago, probably now. I went through the interview process, which was on Zoom. I was chosen as being one of, I think they ended up with like 10. We got put into an epic Discord group. And as a gamer, I hate Discord. I use Line and other things to communicate with other people around the world. Fucking hate Discord. So we're on our own server. And it was like constant. So you had to, if you were going to post something, you had to post it in there first. You had to, none of this was explained, by the way, in the interview process. And it was so like regimented, and I get it, but when you've got 10 people, you had to make sure you liked everyone's posts that they posted, multi-platform. You were constantly asked to be in the groups, the Bella Art groups, constantly commenting, pushing Bella Art wherever you could. And I got that up to an extent. My issue was when they weren't willing to send out product unless you ordered, and they would put it in with that because postage was too much. You only wanted like 5 people to do the brand ambassador thing, and then you ended up with like 7 to 10. I genuinely can't remember how many. And then I had an email thread, which her side's been deleted, not by me. So I don't know if I blocked her, she blocked me. Either way, I don't give a fuck. It wasn't like I was going to reach out an email. And I emailed saying that, hey, I was going to order a couple of things, like varied things, so that I could promote different areas of the website. And that would mean, and she said that if I did that, she would add some things in. Then she was going to go to a retreat. Apparently forgot to tell the people who were boxing it up. She said to me to put in the little notes that who I was and what we'd discussed. I did that, and then nothing was added, and I spent $300. I got 3 paintings. I didn't buy trays because I was very much yellow dog, still am. Cover minders, shit like that. Over $300, and nothing was added like it was promised. And I was pissed because if I'm gonna be expected to do my job from the get-go, like as soon as we all accepted and it was posted about us, it was non-stop, like constantly pinging up our phones. But if you're not going to do your part, I'm going to be seriously resentful about doing mine. So I emailed and I said I got my product, but that I'd purchased, but there was nothing extra added in. I didn't hit anything for over a week. She then replied back to me really snippily that she'd been at a retreat, she hadn't used the phone at all, which I knew was bullshit, and that she'd just been putting it off. And yeah, she was just really rude back, didn't want to send anything out as a courtesy. And it bothers me when people don't stick to their word. So I was umming and ahhing, like really tossing it up over a week, I'd say, of do I stick with this? If this is your first initial like showing of who you are and what the business is, I didn't want any part of it. So I bowed out under a week in. I was like, I'm not, if you're not gonna, if that's how you're putting your business forward, I don't want any part of that. And I've never even touched the paintings. I still have all 3 of them. I've never bought anything since. I don't like any, I know they follow me. And I'm in their Facebook group mainly to be nosy, because that's what I am. And they're still constantly asking everyone, because they're not allowed in like the other groups, like the Diamond Art groups, to promote. So they ask everyone in that group that they've got, the Bella Art Nicole group, to constantly share, to like spam. And it's like, we will if you're at the top of our list for like service, what you provide and whatever. I'm not just going to do it because you're kind of spamming us too. I mean, I'm not part of that anymore. So yeah, that's what happened. She's rude. So I just bowed out. I didn't get outwardly mad towards anybody. I just said, this isn't going to be for me. I've changed my mind. That was it. I was like, circumstances have changed. My standards haven't, so that's why I bowed out. But there we go. Now this is my little summit order. Now, I don't know where I put the little card. Oh yeah, Little Summit Studio. So it's on there. They're on like Insta, which is where I found them. And they're a cute little store. Now this was, as you can tell, when I was going through my 4th wing reading obsession a few weeks ago. I was very late to the game, but like I said, I avoid hyped up book series. Now this is a fidget toy because I'm constantly clicking. So this one, I was like, that's adorable. You get to pick like the surround and everything like that. So I went that one. I mean, yeah, Dragon Keyring that kind of presents, but like, oh, it is. It's embossed. So I really like a raised. Oh, that feels nice. So I did get a matching keyring and a drink container. Now this one says Hot Girls Read Romantasy. I am a massive like romantasy fan. So this one was just adorable. And it is one of the new releases. And then I also got it, like I said, I'm not even opening these yet because I was like, I'll do them here. So when you order a bookmark, oh, it's raised on the bookmark too, that's good. You can choose if you want to get like a fabric ribbon, or you can get a tassel. I went with fabric ribbon because I wanted to see if it went with the colours on here, and it does. But this is the same romantasy. And then you've also got, you can add charms. So on mine, I added an A. I got A. Anyway, I did an A. I have a green jelly baby. They're my favourite. Then I've got a little rose because it's just adorable. Naturally, I also have a teacup. And then I've got a cute flower. That's for when I read my physical books, because at the minute I'm going through a massive physical book read rather than ebook. And then I got a couple of stickers. Again, they're quotes from 4th wing. Can I open this? And I've just realised as I'm looking at this, my tea's probably way cold by now. Which kind of heartbreaking. All right, so I got, should I get the wing leader? Because everyone knows why. And then I also got Going for Blood Today with Violence. Again, I just like them. And they're a nice, they're the matte finish too, which, oh, it just feels nice rather than, ugh, I have such weird finicky tendencies. No. So yeah, so that's basically it. I know I've been MIA a little bit and figured I'd do a kind of, where the fuck have I been situation. Oh yeah. Oh, they're in there. So if you can hear birds, I've gone like mad about putting so many bird feeders up on either side, making sure they've got like mealworms, suet balls, suet blocks, peanuts out of shells, peanuts in shells, like the full works. And I have a bird camera that side, but I need one this side. And we have a really big wreath on our door. It's like got lavender and things in. And the other day I was like, and we noticed that birds have been flying in and out of it, and we thought, oh, they're just taking stuff off it to nest. But it turns out they've actually made a nest in the wreath, so in the top, and oh my god, they've made it so cute. So I moved it like the front of the wreath slightly. I'll never touch the nest. And there's like 5 or 6 eggs in there at least, little blue ones. I'm so freaking obsessed. And they're in there now. I'm all about birds at the minute. That's basically that. So cute. All right, so I'm gonna go and get this edited. Fuck. The way I need it. I've never been so veiny in my hands in my entire life. But you can. Ugh. All right, but I am almost at 75 hours on Crimson Desert. Completely obsessed. Have I left Hernand? No. I went into Demnis yesterday because Jan told me to. Oh, fucker. He's the most annoying character. But then he's almost the most like me, which, yeah, I don't like how that tracks. So I'm going to play that too because I'm still like enjoying just plodding around. And I got this fat white cat and I was showing Lily, Biblio Piggy, my new like cat armor because, you know. So yeah, so now I have a cat that follows me around in like a tin helmet and like the full, oh my god, I'm obsessed. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this up and play some more. Maybe. But anyway, I hope this was okay because I feel like poop. And you want me to see my pens? I'm not touching that, it's cold. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for showing up.